Hi, my name is Leslie. I'm a registered dietitian at Alberta Health Services. Today I'll be describing how to eat and to drink to help your body get ready for surgery, to help you heal quicker. At Alberta Health Services, we try to make it possible for you to eat and to drink as close as possible to your surgery time, and we help you to start eating solid foods as soon as possible after your surgery. This will help you to heal and feel better faster. You do not need to remember everything we tell you in this video. You'll also be given a handout called Eating and Drinking Before Surgery that tells you what you need to know. Before your surgery, you'll talk to a nurse about what you need to eat and drink and when to stop. You'll receive a handout called Eating and Drinking Before Surgery, or it will be mailed to you, or you can access it online. If your surgeon told you to do a bowel preparation, the handout will also tell you what you need to do. Please follow the instructions for eating and drinking in your handout. It is very important to stop eating when stated. If you do not, your surgery will need to be cancelled. This is for your safety, to prevent food or fluid going into your lungs, which is called aspiration. When you've been told your surgery time, write it down on your eating and drinking before surgery handout. Also write down the time that is 8 hours before your surgery, because that is when you'll stop eating. For example, if your surgery is at 2 p.m., write it down that you will stop eating at 6 a.m. in the morning of your surgery. Finally, write down the time that is 3 hours before your surgery, because that is when the time to stop drinking fluids. If your surgery is at 2 p.m., write down that you will stop drinking fluids at 11 a.m. that morning. Do not drink any alcohol for at least 24 hours before your surgery. Before you must stop eating, you may have a final snack. The handout has examples of food you can eat and foods you should not eat. You should have this snack 8 hours before your surgery. After the snack, do not eat any more food. If you have an early morning surgery, we do not expect you to get up in the middle of the night to eat, but do have a snack before you go to bed. After the snack, you can still drink fluids until 3 hours before your surgery. The fluids must be clear or see-through. 3 hours before surgery, your last drink should be 2 cups of juice. This is because it's important for your body to have some sugar or carbohydrate to make your recovery easier and faster. The eating and drinking before surgery handout will have the list of best juices to drink. After you finish your juice, do not drink anything else before your surgery. You do not need to remember all these details now. They're in your handout. The most important thing to remember are: you need to stop eating 8 hours before surgery, and you need to drink some juice 3 hours before surgery. You'll be encouraged to eat and drink soon after your surgery. Eating helps you to heal and feel better quicker. Depending on your health and the kind of surgery you have, you may start eating as soon as a few hours after your surgery or the next day. Your nurse will let you know how soon you can start eating. You may be given foods with less fiber because they're easier to digest after surgery. For example, you might get white bread instead of whole wheat bread. Once you're able to drink, your nurse will bring you a small amount of nutritional supplements along with your other medications. These drinks are like medicine and are an important part of your recovery. They will help you get the extra calories and protein you need to heal. The day after surgery, you'll be asked to sit in a chair for meals if you can, and to gradually drink more and eat more solid foods. You'll also be asked to chew gum 3 times a day to help get your bowels moving again. When you're offered a meal or snack, eat as much as you feel like eating. Don't feel you need to eat everything on your plate. Listen to your body. Your healthcare team will tell you if there are some foods you should avoid after your surgery. It is important to manage your pain and nausea so that you can eat as soon as possible and to recover quickly. Your nurse will ask you to rate your pain and nausea and will adjust your medications as needed. Tell your nurse before your pain becomes too uncomfortable so that he or she can give you pain medications before the pain gets worse. To finish healing at home, it is important to continue to eat and drink well. You can have everything you did before the surgery, unless your healthcare team has said not to eat certain foods. If you're worried about having a low appetite or about what foods you should eat and drink while you're in the hospital or after discharge, tell your nurse or surgeon that you'd like to talk to a dietitian. Thank you for joining me today. Good luck on your surgery journey.